Great Wednesday evening. It's not Wednesday morning. It is Wednesday evening. Great Wednesday evening. It is a okay evening in the city of Brownsville. Everything's calm. Everything's collected. Todo calmado. Everything's calm. Everything's cool. Everything is collected. I'm still trying to get used to this fade that I got. Hey, Joe. I'm sorry about your moped, bro. That sucks. As the guys, if anyone sees a white moped out there for sale anywhere, let us know.
Oh, it got stolen?
Got stolen.
What?
It's a nice little moped. Now I'm gonna kind of scared about mine.
Well, yours is now. It's at home, no?
Yeah, but his was at home too. They stole
Oh,
him.
but yours is a bag, so then there's no way you can see it.
Well, I don't know how where his was, but they stole it. La gente, I for perro. La gente, no respeta nada these days. He just used it once. Que gacho, no?
Wow.
Damn, bro.
That hurts.
And let me say, unfortunately, I think it's right. It's a cool fade. I didn't expect to get a fade. Unfortunately, I think it's probably already Matamoros.
More likely, yeah.
But I spend a lot of time in Matamoros, bro. I'll be on the lookout from the
So you
garage.
think it's gonna be white? But the right now is already painted.
Yeah, it's probably already pink or fuchsia. I mean, I don't mean to laugh about the situation, but it sucks.
Yeah, it does, man.
Not making fun. It's just a little bit funny. Good evening, Raymond, my man. Good evening,
Martinez.
Huh?
The Martinez.
Well, you know what's trippy because people out there, I think they're getting desperate, Primo. They're getting really, really very desperate, and there comes someone. I looks like Sam. Does it, Sam? Oh my god, he just farted. That is Sam. I know it's Maggie.
Hey,
Why is your camera not on?
because the kickball game just finished.
Oh, hey, we heard a fart and we thought it was Sam. We're like, oh, that's Sam. And then I saw your name. We go, oh, it's Maggie.
That yeah, I know, I heard that, but that was not me farting. That was your coworker, your
No,
whoever that person giggling is.
it's my
The intern.
the intern.
Ah,
Pretty
see the
soon,
intern.
I'll have my own YouTube channel and we'll be chatting.
He won't. Well, we were just talking about that right now. Doing two shows a day is not easy for me. I mean,
You're always busy,
for
bro. That's
Maggie,
why.
that only comes on once or twice a week.
I'm barely staying afloat because I've got a family to be a part of.
You have no job.
I whatever.
How many days?
13.
13.
13 work days, 20 calendar days.
13 is I mean, and when you say work days, not that you're going to be working, it's just you're going to be there.
Whatever.
The 13's a lucky number.
I'd like to have you come in and follow me for a day. You wouldn't make it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You would
I,
not.
I would not go. That you're right. I would never go.
You would not make it throughout the day.
Oh, Maggie, I spend my days going back and forth to Matamoros like a crazy man. I actually went 3 times today.
Yes, but I'm not insulting your job. You're just insulting mine.
I'm not disrespecting your job. Your work ethic is what I'm disrespecting.
Say that again?
I'm not disrespecting your job. I'm disrespecting your work ethic.
Oh, okay. No, okay, so let me take that back. Yes, you're disrespecting my work ethic.
Oh yeah, you're right. You got a point there. You got a point there. Let me tell you, I said no. I actually did have to go 3 times to Matamoros, Sam, and I was, they had maybe I should just call Sam see if he wants to come have dinner, lunch, or something. But I remember that Sam has to obey his wife.
It's not
Oh
obey,
man,
it's
I was
honor.
busy.
Sam,
I was busy, but I didn't get no text.
Sam. First of all, you don't have a phone. I do not know how to contact you except for Facebook
Bro,
Messenger.
I've called you so many times and you never save the phone number because
Um, I've
I'm
known
like
you.
right underneath, like
I have literally known Sam.
whatever's outside your political circle. That's where I'm at.
No, I've literally known Sam almost all his life, and I still don't have his phone number.
I've
That
messaged you and called you.
You never call me, Sam. You always call me on the damn messenger.
It's a lot easier. Everybody
hey,
knows you.
Well, give me your number. What's your phone number? Nine five
hey,
You write it
six.
down. It's a 956.
You're lying to me.
The one the Maggie. Oh, the one the Roman.
I literally do not have your phone number,
Bro, you do. You just
Sam.
never saved
I
it.
got Samuel.Martinez 956. That's all I have.
That's not even my email.
Well, somebody's email I just blasted online. Now why are you so windy?
because I'm in the car.
Don't you have like windows?
Now you're gonna insult my ride.
Oh yeah, did y'all get to see the show, Talk Show Central RGV style with Royal last night?
I knew I was gonna supposed to see something.
No, I haven't had a chance.
What have you been doing?
Napping. Since you're gonna go on and insult anything else I say.
Oh yeah, Napper. Let me tell you, it was a great show.
Yeah, I know. I need to watch it.
I wish we could have got Gabriel on. I should have sent him the link. I think
He didn't reply yesterday, did he?
he
You sent
replied.
him. You sent him a message.
He replied saying that he had something to do.
Prior commitments.
Oh, something I don't know.
So
That's usually like the military lingo they use. The prior commitments, it's like saves you from everything.
By saying
so
prior commitment is like I'm ignoring you.
hey, so I have a question for you. Were you on the board when the superintendent got hired?
Yeah, I did. I was.
Say that again.
I was.
So how did you end up hiring him when he said he needed two assistants? Like, how did that work out? I'm just wondering.
Oh, he didn't say he needed two assistants. This is what happened. Uh, Sylvia Atkinson had control of everything. So what she did, she jam packed through TASB candidates to apply. That wind is really annoying.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm
There's a
almost.
mute button. You can do that.
I muted you, so let me know when you're ready to come back on. So,
How?
well, let me finish. So what happens is, she packed it with a lot of people, and let me tell you, because I knew where she was going, I actually had voted for this African American that was coming down from Iowa or something, and I said, "This is the person we need at BISD." And then it was like when she saw that I was actually getting some traction in regards to pulling people that way, she goes, "Oh no, no, no! But Gutierrez is amazing." And then Prissy was like, "Oh, I love that he is good with budgets, a budget." And it was all about the budgets. So then they swayed everyone back. So they had the majority.
So they're easily swayable.
Well, it was like they were
They're
all
pretty
waiting.
much a bunch of yes people.
They were all waiting to see which way Sylvia was going. So
But
that's
how many people did you guys interview?
uh, three.
Just three?
Yeah. You want me to tell you who they were?
I guess it doesn't matter, does it?
I don't know. I don't know if it's okay for me to say or not because it happened behind closed doors.
Oh, then I guess not. Don't
I
tell
don't care. Then.
us.
I don't care. It was the superintendent from McAllen.
The
It
one who
was
won the award?
yes.
We were this close to the award-winning
Well,
superintendent.
but let me tell you, the problem with him is that, and I really it was a big old turnoff. It's like the guy didn't know. I don't care. The guy was like, "Hey, este, if I'm gonna come, I'm gonna bring my people." And I said, no way, Jose, but he sounded really good. And the guy was really cocky too. I'm the best there is, and very, very cocky. And Gutierrez was just like
Did
very,
he give you butterflies?
no, he wasn't cute cocky. He was like
And
full of himself cocky. The one that impressed me was the African American girl from I don't know where she was from. I thought she was amazing. I actually added her on to my Twitter feed because she was so good. But
oh,
they wanted Gutierrez, and now I know why.
now, but Gutierrez brought his own people too.
Huh?
Gutierrez brought in his own
Yeah,
people
but
also.
but that happened after he was hired.
Oh, I was thinking it was
So he
part of the
didn't
interview.
he didn't disclose that information. He was just like, yeah, it's only
Yeah,
me.
the
Once you're
problem.
in there,
The
you bring
problem,
in the other
yeah,
people.
the problem is Maggie that the board gave him full reign to do whatever the hell he wanted to do.
I was gonna say because so this is the guy that was good with budget, was impressive with his budget
He wasn't.
line,
He wasn't.
but he brought along $500,000 worth of added budget to our school district.
Well, that you're exactly on point. He really wasn't, Maggie. But the problem was because remember, Prissy was she's probably still as the budget chair, so she was the budget chair because they controlled the numbers in regards to the finances. She was all set up. Prissy was the budget, insurance. See the budget, the insurance, all all those committees that actually
Was that before or after the whole health insurance scam?
no, that was right before because they put themselves look, and I challenge anyone to just go look at it. I challenge anyone to go look at the setup for the board committees for insurance, which is a scam. We got screwed on insurance, and I warned BISD while on the board. I warned them, you're going to get screwed on your insurance. You got screwed on your insurance. I warned them. Insurance, budget. What's the other one? Finance.
Food,
No, no, no.
nutrition,
No, one of the big ones, budget, insurance, and
curriculum.
facilities. No, correct. And well, curriculum también. But Sylvia put herself, Minerva, Prissy, and Drew. Those are the people that are always on these boards and committees. They gave me technology because they thought it was like a nothing thing, which it really was. They gave Laura
The
safety.
one with the smallest budget.
Yeah, with no budget. No budget. Not zero. Nada. And they gave Laura
You
safety.
can't steal anything if there's no budget.
There's nothing. No, they were nothing committees. Honestly, I made something about the technology because I pushed for the smart city initiative, which really freaked everybody out. So I did something with nothing. And a lot of people don't understand the workings of the whole thing. Laura had safety. What the hell could you do? So what Laura did, and Laura did a great job in this respect. Laura did. She started focusing on the mental health issues of our students because a lot of our students had been committing suicide. So we tried, guys. We did something,
And that was before COVID.
Yes, before COVID.
I mean, mental health has been such an issue now after COVID. Um, I forgot I was going to tell you something and then I forgot. Hang on, because I'm almost at the computer. Um, what was I going to ask you? Okay, so then here's the other thing I've been thinking of.
Thinking, Maggie. Wow.
No sales got you.
Administrators. Now we're at 34,000 students. No, we had 5 area administrators. Now
Yeah.
we're at 34,000 students with 7 area administrators. Plus the $500,000 assistants. How many deans and assistant principals would that cover minimally?
Oh, Maggie, let me tell you, it's really unfortunate because at least we'd probably have 20, anything between 20 and 30, depending on how much they're paying him. It's a really, really sad situation because Maggie, I mean, you've been on here, Maggie, when I've been screaming about this for years already, Maggie, we are so top heavy.
Yes.
Was one of the things that I ran on. We're so top heavy. When they did the study in regards to where they could cut staff, they mentioned everything from the bottom, from custodians to food services, from security, everything. and they literally stopped when it came to the Glass Palace. You know, where was the study in regards to how overstaffed we are at the Glass Palace? They refused to put those numbers up, Maggie. They refused, and
Because
uh,
I mean,
and it,
I don't understand how they expect for principals to take care of closing the gap and working with the discipline issues and working with the mental health issues and with less support staff.
Maggie, it's going to be a disaster for BISD. It's going to be a disaster, and they just haven't realized it because they're so stupid, and they do not want to be proven wrong. One of the things that I really think that the district is really adamant about is let's not prove Erasmo right. You know, so they're not going to get rid of Rose Longoria, that is worthless as an AA. The only reason she got hired was because of Minerva Peña, because she was up in Minerva Peña's crack every day, guys. And I challenge anyone to put out her cell phone where she's out there messaging, "Oh, Minerva, you're so beautiful. Minerva, you're so wonderful. Minerva, you're the best." Minerva, and let me tell you, Maggie, because she's a friend of yours, and because Rose Longoria and uh, Mary Solis are like this, and
Okay, but clarify. Rose Longoria is not my friend. It's Mary Solis.
Mary Solis and Rose like that. Why? Have no clue. And again, Mary Solis could go and be friends with anybody she wants. But let me tell you, Rose Longoria is a detriment to the district because she was uplifted into a position that should not have existed. And again, Maggie, I mean, how many uh, assistant principals jobs could have been saved if Rose Longoria was not there?
Yeah, to begin
Three,
with.
three
To
at
begin with, or you're talking about now, currently?
now.
Yeah.
Could
Okay.
have been three jobs could have been saved but just because they made her position. Three jobs just
Yeah.
because they made her position.
Hey Maggie,
Uh,
did you get to the laptop already?
the thing is, I have a tendency to leave my laptop on and I just put it asleep. So then I lose internet just because of where the laptop is in comparison to the internet. What do you call it? Not the modem.
Damn
the,
solar panels.
the connection. So yeah, I've been trying to turn it. I had to turn it off and turn it back on again to get it to connect to the internet. So anyway, keep talking, Erasmo.
Well, I get interrupted with crap about I don't even know what the hell is going on. Good evening, brother. Hey, love you late. This morning's show should have come with a warning. Too much talk about hotels and lasting 2 minutes in them. I'm sure Maggie can agree. Nobody need to know that. Our poor ears.
I didn't hear it because I came home and fell asleep right away because I was busy because
I
of my job.
I told you, Sam. I told you.
What?
Aren't you looking at the screen?
No, I'm trying to get the computer to turn out. What does it say? My wife stood
I
me.
told you, Sam. Didn't I tell you, Sam? Who was right, Sam? Me or you?
Not even. That's got to be a fake Mo Garza account.
Sam, who was right, Sam?
But that's like a Facebook. It's not like you can easily make a fake Facebook account.
Sam, who was right, Sam?
I don't know.
I told you.
Why
I told you.
telling us that she's not real.
I told y'all she wasn't real.
No, he's saying that she stood him up. I guess the
My
wedding
wife-
was this
No.
weekend.
My wife stood me up.
That's what I'm saying.
How can
She's
she
doing
stand
him
him
up.
up if she's not real?
Because she doesn't exist. I told y'all.
That was a real account. Another one.
Giggling like a schoolgirl.
Okay, here. I have another thing. I have another question.
Yeah.
So this week, we got one of the maintenance guys came in to submit a work order, and came in after lunch. Said he's gonna try and get it done. Hang on, I'm coming on. You got me?
Oh, like who's coming on? Like is that Roman?
Oh, it's me.
Turn off the other one.
Done.
Well, let me before
Okay.
before you go into your spiel, let me go back to the other one. Maggie, it's really unfortunate, very unfortunate, and to all the teachers out there that they're listening, all all the substitutes, all the paraprofessionals out there, all the librarians, guys. Let me tell you, you're getting screwed, and it's really unfortunate because I was right, you know. And as much as y'all's a holes out there, we're out there saying Erasmo's just being negative. Erasmo is just hating on the district because he's upset that he's not on the board anymore. All of you all, screw you, because now I'm being proven right. Because they're going to start to do away. And let me tell you, to all those assistant principals, all those deans, all of y'all principals that started to diss Erasmo after Erasmo was the only one that visited y'all schools, all of y'all, it's coming back to you, baby. All because you did not want to come onto the Erasmo train and go like, this guy might be speaking truth. And again, I'm going to be proven right. And y'all's jobs are in peril. And unfortunately, Maggie, this is what happens. Everyone's job becomes in peril because now we're going from 34 next year. I'm going to say we're going down to 28.
You think we're going to lose that many?
Oh, hell
because
yeah.
Canales has been projected to go down to like 500 kids out of 750. And I don't see how we're going to lose 250 kids. Easily. I just don't see us losing that many.
Easily. Remember, Maggie, they're
Are
building.
they going to close Canales or something like that?
No, not Canales. Let me tell you, Maggie, they're building charter schools all around.
But where else? We've only seen Jubilee. I mean,
Jubilee. Maggie, Jubilee. Idea has some space, Maggie. I've been to Triumph High School, and let me tell you, I'm going to start to promote Triumph High School.
Where's that one at?
That's over here on close to Pace, where Pace is at, Coria Street. Let me tell you, they've got a great program for a lot of our students because what they do, Maggie, is they'll have hours in the morning or they'll have hours in the afternoon, evening, because a lot of our underserved students, they need to go out there and work. And some of our students actually have jobs because they're helping to provide income for their families.
Yeah.
So they help out in that respect by giving the students option of coming to school in the morning or coming to school in the afternoon, which is something the BISD should have got on for longest time. And I actually went as a board member. I went to San Antonio in order to try to sway a lot of options in regards to giving a lot of our schools some of the charter school benefits, but nobody wanted to listen. So this is one of the reasons why we're probably going to go down from 28 to 30. 28 to 30, we'll probably lose 4,000 to 5,000 students because Idea, Jubilee, Harmony even. And let me tell you, Harmony is poised to bring in students. I've seen a lot of the programs that Harmony has presented for a lot of the kids out there. They're pretty much amazing.
Harmony's got only one campus, right?
Two. Remember they have the one, I think, on Dana Street?
Oh, that's right. You're right.
The one that has one is probably Promesa, isn't it?
Progress, no? Promesa is the one on I don't even think that one's even a school. That one's kind of trips me out. That one scares me. Anyone that has their kids in there, that one scares me a little bit.
Why?
I don't know. I just think it's too close to a church. And besides that, I think it's just too closed up to where no one could see what the hell's going on.
But isn't that the one that's run by Chirinos?
Yeah, that's what he owns.
Wasn't Chirinos always like really respected?
Yeah, a part of Chirinos was that he was hated everywhere he went. I think he was
but what's the whole deal with being close to a school, to a church? Because doesn't Living Way Church have a school?
Yeah, the First Baptist Church on Boca Chica does. I just don't like it, man.
I think Living Way also has a school.
I don't, and I like the pastor. The pastors are friends of mine. The Ryan Moore, a friend of mine. I like them. I just do not like a church so close to it. Now look,
but Promesa doesn't run itself as a church school.
Right, they're too close to a church. Jubilee, it's too close to a church. I don't like it. Jubilee is also a Christian-based faith school. But what I like about Jubilee over here at on Palo Quisel is that they're not anywhere close to a church. I don't care for the one that's over there by Living Way. I don't care for it. I don't care for First Baptist. Just personal thing. I don't like them, and I don't like that. And that one's worse. That was like right there in the church building. and I have an issue with that. I want there to be a separation between church and state,
Mhm.
and I'm a pastor. I'm the best pastor in Texas, the greatest pastor in Texas, the greatest pastor in other. But I want that line, separated. I don't mean
Hasta
take
el
out.
primo se ríe.
I don't want.
Intern,
And
intern.
look, and Maggie, look, Maggie, look, and you should be with me on this one. And look, guys, I want some church to be taught in schools. Like I want people who opt to pray to be given the right to pray in church if they want to. I do not want to remove the
No,
Pledge
I
of
agree with
Allegiance.
you.
I don't want a lot
I've
of this
never
stuff.
liked church. No, I agree with you on separation of church and state. And I had a principal who would make us pray before each staff meeting. And I always wanted to get up and walk out, but I thought as soon as I do that, he's gonna say something to me.
Isn't
So I
that all
never,
part of
because
the?
I was,
Sorry to interrupt. Isn't all that part of the moment of silence, or am I misunderstanding that part?
but
Well,
it wasn't presented as a moment of silence. It was presented as let's stand and say a prayer, and
Okay.
someone lead us in a prayer.
well, the problem with that, guys, and let me say, part of the problem with this is it becomes a political thing. It's like with the city
Mhm,
commissions, they
mhm.
got this fake pastor out there, Pastor Brad. I mean, they got that guy out there preaching at every single city commission meeting. I mean, the guy's a politico. It's like having the politiquera church out there praying at different events. They're too political. Stay away from the damn I want them to stay away from the damn politics. Why can't the city commission invite all pastors in the city of Brownsville? You
Yeah.
know,
So
give one
rotation.
yeah,
Yeah.
rotate and give
Yeah.
everyone no, but they got that Pastor Brad. Guys, I haven't seen his paperwork. I don't think the guy's a pastor. The guy knows very little scripture. Very little scripture. It's like that other guy, and I just don't like him. The guy that ran for congressman. It's the Ray, whatever his name is, Gonzalez or something. I don't care. He would call himself Dr. Ray Gonzalez. They
Dr. Ray
made
Gonzalez.
they made him yeah, they made him stop saying he was a doctor. You know that, right?
Yeah,
They actually
what do they call it? The board told him
yeah,
to start
the
doing it.
medical board. There was actually a medical board that said you cannot use doctor because you're not a doctor. And I told people, guess what? He's not a pastor either, because he was out there saying he was a pastor. Going, that guy's no pastor. I've talked to the guy. The guy doesn't know scripture. I heard him when he went to Restauración y Poder, and he stood up in front of the Restauración y Poder because for some reason Pedro Medina is my friend, and he still owes me a tennis match, and he owes me a meal. This other guy, this other pastor de acá, Guzman,
¿Es el de
Rafael,
la taza de café o no?
Rafael Guzman owes me a taza de café. Pastor Rafael Guzman, todavía te estoy esperando, pastor. No me quedes mal. But Pedro Medina owes me a tennis match and a meal. And let me say, I mean, he put Dr. Ray Gonzalez, or whatever his name is, up there, and he started to speak, and I'm listening to him. I'm like, this guy's not a pastor, because
Mhm.
Maggie, you can tell when someone's not a librarian. I hope.
Yes.
Sam can tell when someone's not a
Certified water.
When someone doesn't go to
Mandilon.
the bank.
I don't know what Sam does, but but you can tell Sam when someone is, a house cleaner. You're like, oh, that's not a house cleaner. He doesn't know where the Lysol goes or something. And I knew he wasn't a pastor, and I'm going like, this guy's not a pastor. And since then, I have issues with anyone claiming to be a pastor when they're not. And it's like with me, like this Republican person, I don't know, some crazy chick. She was out there saying that, okay, I wasn't ordained. And so bitch, are you what? I am like 3 times ordained. I'm the only pastor here, probably in Brownsville, that actually has a theology degree. Me.
Me.
And it's from
Go deeper.
and it's from an accredited school, not one of these fake preaching certificate schools that you get online.
The Church of
Is that from an
Internet.
online school?
Huh?
The Church of Internet.
No Church of Internet, like Universal Church, like all these other people. Like, oh, I'm ordained because I got a universal certificate. Screw you! Anyone, my cat could get a universal certificate to be a pastor. Certified YouTuber. That's what I am. But
Okay, so I have another question. So at what point did the superintendent say he needed 2 assistants?
that actually came right after he got hired. He
When he
said,
figured out he couldn't do the job.
By
well,
himself.
yeah, when he figured out it was too big of an issue, when he's and he sold it to that fact. And let me tell you, I was against it. I've always been against more people at the top. Again, we didn't need 5, 6, 7 AAs. We don't, because we were losing students.
And then the structure of the AAs, isn't it? Lopez has 16 elementaries, Rubio has 16 elementaries, and then Longoria has the 13 middle schools.
Honestly, I don't know what the breakup is right now because they keep on changing it. You know, before they had one as curriculum, one is this, one is that, one is that. Then they had the clusters, and then they removed that. They changed that, and I think they do that just to confuse everyone.
Yeah.
Maggie, bottom line, measure the number of students by the AAs. We don't need 5, 6 AAs. We don't need 2 deputy superintendents. But
Now
they're not.
we were running it at 50,000 students.
No, I mean,
I
Maggie,
agree.
we had 52,000 students with Dr.
Mhm.
Sendejas. She had 3 people up there, Maggie. 3 people. And
And
herself.
donating cars
And donating a car every
out
year
of her pocket.
out of her pocket. 3. Now we've
Mhm.
got what, 10 people up at the top? 10 people with 4 students? 34,000?
How much did it make it a year?
Huh?
I just feel
Yeah.
for the
Wow.
principals and the deans and
But,
that
but,
and
but Maggie,
and the assistant principals.
but let me say this. They deserve what's coming to them. They
Not
deserve,
everybody.
well,
Not,
not
a lot of
everybody.
people voted
Not-
for you.
Okay, not everyone, but the majority did. And let me tell you, I've seen a lot of these guys, and como que de repente me sacan la vuelta. There's some people that don't, but a lot of people are like, oh, that's Erasmo. And again, if they think that I don't know, it's like this chick from Hannah. I mean, all of a sudden she became
Si el primo te saca la vuelta.
all she became was non-communication. You know, what's her name? La Bastilla or something. All became non-communication. I'm going like, chick, I'm a member of this community. I don't give a rat's behind if I'm a board member or not. Is that the way you treat other people that are members of this community? So all of a sudden they got real on the little uppity side. One of the things that I have that I'm very proud of Mary Solis, and I'll say this, is that at least when there was a situation at Porter, I immediately communicated with her and she responded, you know, and I appreciate that because it was an incident dealing with a student. That's what I want. I want open communication. If I don't have open communication with the principals here that ultimately that work for me and this community, then you're worthless to me. So all these individuals out there who are out there ranting their mouth that Erasmo's just a loudmouth, Erasmo's just talking to talk, Erasmo's just being negative. All y'all, you're getting what you deserve. And it's unfortunate because ultimately the ones that are going to be hurt are the students. And
That's what I was going to tell you. It trickles down.
It does.
Trickles down from the administrators, campus administrators, to the teachers. The teachers are going to lose it, I think. And then
Maggie,
it's going to affect the students.
Okay, Maggie, you know the situation, Maggie. Everyone is overworked. Everyone.
Everybody.
Everyone.
That's what I started telling you. So let me just tell you right now. Well, remind me about the bus driver. Go.
Everyone is overworked. Everyone. And guys, to all staff out there, y'all are now feeling the pressure of being so overworked after COVID, after losing so many students, after all these requirements coming down from the state. So overworked, red tape, paperwork, and having to take classes and trainings that are full of crap that you know that they are worthless. Well, wait till they start getting rid of a lot of the assistant principals and a lot of the deans and a lot of the other folks. Guess who's going to be doing that job? You think the principal and the AAs are going to be doing that
They're
job?
not going to have time to do it.
Well, they're not going to do it. They're going to give it to the teachers, to the staff, and to the counselors. Y'all are going to get royally screwed. Sorry, Megan.
So today we had one of the maintenance guys come in, and it turns out they have everybody setting up for the graduation, and the work orders are getting done after lunch. And then we had what was delivered? Something was delivered today, and it was a bus driver. And I asked her, "Are you guys delivering?" And she says, "Yep, nos tienen." And I'm not against everybody pitching in, but it just seems like if we had enough employees at the bottom, to support all the jobs, we wouldn't need to start having the bus drivers come in to deliver packages.
Well, let me say one thing. Part of the problem, well, because I know this stuff, guys. I know what goes on. Part of the problem, Maggie. Do you remember when the bus drivers were complaining about no raises, no money, and losing services? Then they said, you know what? Okay, but we're going to work you extra hours. So a lot of the bus drivers now they had to do a lot of the delivering of food, a lot of the delivering of this and that.
Mhm.
What
Yeah, I
happens?
remember that.
What happens, Maggie, is when to your job description as a librarian, when you know what? Oh, we have this situation, Maggie. We're going to add on a couple of responsibilities to your job
Oh yeah,
description.
we've all
So
done that.
yeah, now do you think that after everything calms down that they're going to do away with those job
And say,
descriptions?
never mind, we don't need you to do lunch duty and before school and after school duty, and not just me, like other librarians.
I'm using
And
it as
the
an example.
campus TST and in charge of devices and doing the
It's there
spelling
forever,
bee.
Maggie. It's there,
And
right? Am I right?
yeah, except my job. Except what I originally started to do was work with children in
Because
books.
what's happened, you pulled away
Mhm,
so much from what
mhm,
you should be doing.
mhm,
Pulled away so much that these other responsibilities, which you're never going to get rid of now, are always
mhm,
going to be there. And that's what
mhm.
happened to the bus drivers. And again, to all those Proyecto Libertad and I don't know this other bull crap little unions that they have inside there. Para todos los choferes de autobuses, esas uniones se los fregaron a ustedes. Porque ellos los hicieron a ustedes, and I'm talking in Spanish because they're all Mexican and a lot of them only speak Spanish. Let me tell you, se los fregaron a ustedes porque ustedes se creyeron de esos grupos que tienen esos líderes del Proyecto Libertad o del trabajo y todo. Son una bola de rateros, se venden por un plato de lentejas, se los fregaron a ustedes les creyeron a ellos, ustedes apoyaron a la Silvia, a la Minerva, a la Prisi, a la Dañela, toda esta gente que a la larga, como quiera, se los fregó. Y porque yo se los estaba diciendo como era, hablándoles con la verdad, ustedes dijeron que Erasmo era el malo y ellos eran el bueno. ¿Y ahora qué? Yo sigo estando en lo correcto y ustedes siguen estando fregados.
And it's sad because I think I've proven over the time. I think you've seen over time that I try and see both parts of the story. I try and be fair. I try and see the other point of view. Um, so when Minerva Peña has come on the board and talked about supporting the schools that are going to get closed down, and when Drew Brown comes on and talks about giving the teachers $5,000 extra for a pay raise, I believe in them. I start thinking, okay, maybe they're looking at it. I know, don't whatever. But the unfortunate part is then I hear from other people out there that when the cameras are turned off, they don't speak that same truth.
Of course not.
And they go total opposite.
100%.
And that is heartbreaking to find out that these people that got voted in, and this is early voting week, people, come on, let's get up in there. It's disheartening that these people that got voted in present a certain face and then behind closed doors don't back it up. And what for me,
Didn't
what
Erasmo say
you
that
see
during an executive meeting they were like complete opposites and they were like going all haywire?
and for me, what you see is what you get. I'm not gonna. I don't try to be fake. If I don't like you, you know I don't like you. And there's one person out there who knows I don't care for them. Hey, Miss Belinda. But that's because you're a slacker and you don't do anything. But I hate that fakeness, and it bothers me even more. Fight. Um, it bothers me even more that they do that to the public
Vincent.
and to the community, and then even more so when that side of town gets affected like that.
Well, the problem is it's the poorest amongst us that suffer.
Yeah,
And
and
and,
it's
and, and
and
to
it's
all those bleeding liberals out there, which Maggie, you're part of that group. All those bleeding liberals out there that y'all are out there. Oh, okay, for the well-being of the kids and everything. Y'all are voting for the wrong party because the Democrat Party here in Cameron County is corrupt, is money hungry. All they care about is lining their damn pockets. You don't believe me?
I see it with the our politicians right now.
No,
I see that.
look at the arena. Look at the
Yeah.
arena, guys. That was all. Every single individual on there is a Democrat. Every single one of them. And I want people that are Democrats to realize that the more you vote for these pieces of crap, the more you're going to be feeding your children crap
Hmm.
for decades to come. Because if this arena would have passed, by gosh, social services, any type of service or benefit for our kids in their future would have been shot in the foot. And it would have only made Trey Mendez, Joey Lopez, Eddie Trevino, this Gus Reese guy, and this Sofia Benavides would have just made them all the more richer than they already are
Hmm.
because of you all. Because you keep on voting for those demo rats, because that's all they've done. All the people on the board are demo rats. All the people at the city commission are Democrats. And let me tell you, we get what we pay for, and we pay with our vote.
Yep.
And unfortunately, a lot of people's votes here is worth a freaking stupid,
Enchilada
horrible
plate.
enchilada plate.
And you know,
Go to comment.
What are we talking about today? I don't know.
We got on a tangent, Beto. Oh wait, no.
Beto, I love you, Beto.
Go back one. Go back two. Oh, Ben. I don't know, Ben. We got off on a tangent, and then you went on to Beto. Sorry.
Hey, El señor del Puente Viejo wants to come on the show. Send him a link. I don't think he has that technology. I think he still has one of those ring phones.
Stop it. Rotary phone.
Ring. Hello, David. Hermoso. Hello. Anel does should be running for school board, but she doesn't listen to me. Wait, the budget is in trouble right now.
right there with Maggie and Nelda. School
That
board.
would be amazing. Maggie, I would donate money. My
You would
own
donate $5.50.
I was about to say $10.
Yeah.
or
Sí,
something.
quema cas, puro tacuaches 956.
Love you, Dolfo.
That's what my daughter told me. That's how I'm supposed to answer that. Quema no quema. Sí, quema cas, puro tacuache 956.
Alfredo, I love you. Maggie, how are you liking these high gas? Did y'all see? I don't know if y'all saw this this thing that Frankie posted. You know that a lot of the states are preparing for $10 a gallon in gasoline. Can you can you? Oh, California! Can you imagine gas prices at $10 a gas? Let me tell you, if they go over $5 here in Brownsville, Cameron County, I think Democrats are in trouble. We're already at 419, guys. Maggie, have you ever
And
seen
it's not stopping. It's going higher.
Yeah.
419? It's not the intern's right. It's not even summer yet.
I
That's
know.
one good point.
So
Nine.
this is how is this gonna affect? How is this gonna affect? We were thinking about taking a road trip.
Dude,
at
that's enough.
$5 an hour, $6. I mean, a gallon. And then my husband was looking at the hotels. Some of the hotel prices are at $600 a night. Where we were planning on going, we're like
Where? The island?
nobody like New England area.
Well,
Something that we would pay 154 in Texas are going at 600 a night.
it's crazy. Let me tell you, I traveled all last year. It was very cheap, and I'm very, very fortunate that I did. I'm trying to travel now. It's a mess. It's so expensive.
One of Angelica's best friends' younger
Not
brother is in a
expensive.
baseball traveling team, and they're planning on going to California. They were doing a fundraiser, so we were talking about how much money was raised for this trip. She was saying they're paying $1,000 a night, I think, for a hotel room for the to get the family in. And so they thought maybe they should do an Airbnb for the 5 nights.
Yeah.
The Airbnb for 5 nights was $30,000.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But
Yeah.
let me say, John White, I think we're going to hit $5 a gallon July.
John White, really? What do you think I'm saying? I'm gonna say, ooh, I love these prices. They make me so happy. $5, yay!
No, but I think it's going to be like right at the start.
You
of
would
July.
think all the oil filled baby guys, like the ones that say oil filled baby, they'll be happy about it because you would think that they'll be getting more hours and stuff like that. But I'm not seeing that. I'm just seeing that I guess just corporate people are just getting the profits of it.
Yes.
He just wanted to say rooster. I got rooster blocked. Hit that like, guys. If you're on YouTube, hit that. Look, I got 58 people, 58 people watching, and I only got 50 likes. Guys, if I get 50 likes right now, I'll call somebody.
You call Ramiro?
Josh?
I don't know if I have his number. See, do I have
Hey,
his
Miss
number?
Murillo. Miss Murillo has continued to be my personal cheerleader. I appreciate it, Miss Murillo. I'm almost there. Almost.
Yes, I have Ramiro's phone number. If I get 50 likes on that YouTube, I'll give Ramiro a call.
We have 15 minutes. Go. Next.
Democrats, Americans first consist of sending billions to Ukraine while the United States is in major economic crisis. Uh, Let me
I don't
say
know.
my issue. Well, I'll go ahead again. Right, and you may not agree. If Trump would have been president, we would not be having an issue with Ukraine, and that's just the truth.
Uh,
If Trump would have been president, we would not have an issue. Uh, this whole administration has been about weakness.
no, yeah,
With,
I agree with that. I'm not going to go on the Trump
It's
part,
more
but I'm
about
not thrilled with
confusion.
Biden.
let me tell you, Afghanistan, a mess.
Was a mess.
A mess, and now the Taliban are there.
Absolutely.
Americans died, and we're going to have to go back and
Mhm.
fight these people either over there, or let me tell you, we're going to probably have to fight them over here. And
Yeah.
that's what's going to be unfortunate because it
Yeah.
all could have been prevented if it had been done the right way. It was not.
Absolutely.
It was a mess. This Ukraine thing, Russia should have never been permitted to put
Absolutely.
one foot into Ukraine, one
Mhm.
foot, and all those freaking cowards at the NATO,
Mhm.
cowards, those French, those Germans, all those cowards. They should have let Ukraine in. They should let all these other countries that want. They should let all of them in, but they're cowards.
Yeah. We're going to be paying for that worldwide, I think, for years for not standing up. Hey, Shooter Torres, I'm just Erasmo's target.
My
That's
shooting
what I do.
target. Saludos,
Yeah.
Carlos Martinez, 682. Mary Solis is a piece of. She has living
No.
in a home by himself over the house by the west side because she is embarrassed by him.
No. No.
Elver.
No. That's you don't know Emma Mary's
Everyone is getting screwed
story.
right now. The Democrats have screwed up everyone's 401ks. They have caused an economic catastrophe that will cost all of us thousands of dollars extra each year just to live. Yes, because let me tell you, we are just at the starting point. And
Mhm.
look, Maggie, Sam, you should know about this. You got like 1,000 kids. You know that there's
That
a
I know of.
baby form. He knows it. You know that there's a baby formula shortage in the United States, and
Yes.
it's already hitting Brownsville, guys.
Mhm.
It's already hitting Brownsville. I just put up a post today of people struggling to
That
find
that
their baby
shortage
formula.
has been over here like for a while already, not just right now.
In Brownsville.
Well, at least
In
over
Los
here in Los
Fresnos.
Fresnos,
Oh well, yeah,
it's been already like about a month.
because Los Fresnos is a damn rancho.
It's been like that, but
Yeah.
people they're just make since everybody's already talking about it. Now
Well,
there's more
this is the
traction.
issue, guys, because there's a lot of people out there that have WIC, that pay for this stuff. A lot of the people just got a whole bunch of them and hadn't had the need. This is what happens when you have WIC. You get like 2 cartons of all this crap, baby stuff,
Yeah.
whatever it's polvo. You
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
like 2 crates of it. So what happens is right now, some people aren't suffering. What's going to happen when those 2 crates run out?
I,
At the shopping center, there's shortage at the shopping centers. People can't find them, Maggie. People cannot find them.
I know.
And
I-
a lot of people are actually having to go into Mexico to go buy needle and to go buy trying to find something.
But neither is not the same thing as baby formula.
Well, they're trying to
And it
find
clearly
something,
states it there.
but they're
And
trying to
then they
find
also
something.
say and don't go by whatever Facebook information you find by the Facebook doctors of like, oh, there's a recipe of how to make your formula. There's doctors out there saying don't do that nonsense because you're gonna mess up your baby's
Yeah,
gastric
but
intestine
what
system.
happens with a lot of the people here is a lot of people opt to go to Mexico to get even care for their kids because
Yeah.
some people, most people here probably have Medicaid. A lot of people don't. So it doesn't matter if you have all the Medicaid in the world. The doctor's telling you to get Pedialyte, whatever. Or I don't have any name. I'm making these things up.
That's little.
And El suero, and there's no, well, so I was trying to do a, I can't remember, Enfamil, and there's no Enfamil on the shelves for you to get. So let me tell you, to all those people that have these WIC cards or these WIC certificates, they're going to be worthless if there's no product on the shelves.
Are they still providing supplemental assistance for people with kids?
Food stamps?
Yeah, but weren't they doing the
No, they started.
extra $250 a month?
The
No,
temporary one, it's already like long gone.
yeah, that stopped. And then I think they cut some benefits. I know because my food stamps went down. They cut some, and guys, give more food stamps. I need more. We will continue to lose kids because the idiot Eddie Garcia keeps closing programs the kids want to be a part of. And let me say, I don't think, again, I don't think it's Eddie Garcia's fault. I don't think it's Eddie Garcia's fault. I think part of the problem is that they just don't want to prove me wrong. Right? They don't want to prove me right, and I think what they need to do is start doing the right thing. They need to get rid of all these AAs. They need to start getting rid of these two deputies for sure. These two deputies. Uh,
They need to
Get
stop paying for fertilizer for a company that's made up.
exactamente. Start doing away with at least half of the AAs. Half of the AAs got to go. Both deputies got to go. You got to start getting rid of a lot of these people.
What if they just start by doing a damn audit?
You got it. Yeah, that'd be the right thing to do. If they're never going to do it, they got to get rid of this chick, Mary. What's that? Sylvia's sister,
Tolman.
Tolman. They got to get rid of Mary Tolman.
Why? She's in charge of federal programs.
Exactamente. And guess what money Sylvia was dipping into? That's the one program that they should have instilled an audit on, and they refused to. That's the one program because Celia had direct access to that one, and they busted her for federal funds. They need to go audit, and they won't. They need to go audit the food department. They need to go audit the insurance department because Maggie, right now, the insurance is running on a minus. And let me tell you, they use the ESSER funds in order to subsidize, which they should have never used, to subsidize the insurance. They're going to get into trouble.
To balance out.
Didn't they also use ESSER funds to pay for some of the, I can't think of, salaries? Because I've heard on different occasions that that people who were getting paid out of local monies, that money got moved out, and they're starting to pay people with federal monies. They supplemented, or they're not supplemented, but they're paying their salary with federal monies instead of local monies. And that's not what the ESSER funds were meant to do. So isn't that another one?
Those ESSER funds should have been used to what most people think that they should have been used, and that's like teacher retention, trying to pay teachers in regards to what they suffered and went through during their COVID, something that made a little bit more sense.
Okay, Ashley, I read this one and then I can answer to Ashley.
BIG does not even teach sign language, which they do.
American Sign Language. No, she's talking about the official language. Go ahead.
Hearing impaired to the deaf. They're supposed to be the district for the deaf, or they don't even teach them an official language.
Okay, it used to be, and I'm guessing it's the same way. The difference is the American Sign Language is grammar. The grammar is set up differently from English grammar. So when we used to work with the hearing impaired, we decided as a group that we were going to teach, and it's pretty much informal education. You were going to teach using signed English, or actually we were doing signing exact English. So majority of public schools that I know of, I don't think it's changed very much, will do signing exact English because you need to teach kids the grammar, word endings, just the syntax, the setup of sentences, and signing exact English does that. ASL doesn't do that. ASL's grammar is different. So that's why we don't do ASL. Not that we're denying the culture, deaf culture, because we're, as educators, we're always also about the deaf culture.
Let me tell you, I know a lot of the deaf students, and
wait, you're saying deaf, like with a TH.
No, well, we're talking about deaf.
Yeah, but you're saying it wrong. It looks like you're saying it wrong. Go, yeah.
I got gummies in my mouth.
Okay. Your CBDs is taking over.
These are my jelly beans, actually. And I have my mouth.
Okay, The hearing impaired. Go ahead.
Yeah, you ruined my drive. There
Well,
needs to be morning prayer and national anthem in schools every morning. Any parent that complains need their ass kicked. When we had these schools, America was much a better place. Democrats removed these from school. I'm going to disagree in regards to the morning prayer. Uh, my belief, but I do think that there should be a national anthem, and should be the Pledge of Allegiance, 100%.
wait. So what were you gonna say about the hearing impaired students?
I've seen the programs. I've seen the staff. I love the staff. Church
So
doesn't
we
belong
heard
in school. Which denomination would be the correct one? Who are they to choose? But if you allow Catholics or Christians, then you'd be discriminating against Muslims, Buddhists. And that's why it belongs at home to follow religion. If your choice, keep it school. 100%. Mike's right.
We need Mike to take over my place.
No, he would actually try to beat me up.
I know a guy named ESPN also. Go on.
The educators didn't vote when they had the chance to get people willing to put classroom campus first. That's right. And now they're going out there and saying, well, maybe we should have voted for Erasmo.
Now
Dummies.
you need to go vote today.
Calling it now. I will not be surprised when they use TIA data to consolidate campuses. That's why we need you on the damn board. You need to run, Nelda. You and Maggie.
No, no, that yes. Hey Ray.
Hola. Hey, Royal. Lambari is yeah, worthless. Erasmo is on fire. Now you believe, so sorry. Hey y'all. Hey Bonnie. Don't forget to thank all the EMS. This is their week. Hey, to all
Oh,
our EMS staff out there. Happy EMS week.
so then if we wanted to do something nice for EMS, it would be we'd drop it off where at a fire station. Is that
Or
where the EMS are working at?
yeah, or my office. Let me say, great. They do amazing work, and that's another group that are understaffed and undertrained and don't have all the materials that they need in order to perform the job. The other group that's really suffering right now, Maggie and
Is
Sam, is
the
the police
cops.
department
the police department? Yeah.
suffering. Let me tell you, as their shifts, they don't have enough people for all the shifts. They're understaffed, undertrained, underpaid. And again, you have a community, guys. You have a community, a city that is willing to invest so much money into the arena, into downtown, and not into that keeps us safe.
Into a pink wall.
Let me say, in regards to the middle school today, it was Manzano Junior High, and the two kids, they beat up another kid with a bat.
Shut up.
Yeah, they beat up a kid with a bat, and security and Brownsville Police Department working together, they arrested the two kids.
As it gets closer to the last day of school, it's gonna get nastier.
Well, and I think there's just a lot of things. A lot of kids are just like freaking out. I mean, everything I think is impactful. Now, take into consideration, guys.
But two against one, and then with a bat,
Yes, valid.
crazy.
People are crazy here. Let me tell you, there's a lot less parental presence at home, and that's an issue. There's a lot of less parental presence at home. Maybe because both parents have to be working. Maybe because one of them's a skank or or hoe or just not present in the life of people.
Did you just say skank?
Skank hoe, uh, mandilo, something. Some people that
And, okay, and this is taking into consideration. So I've been phone banking just to try and get people to go vote, calling people up and doing early voting. My kid got dropped off at a kickball game and she forgot to take the right pair of socks. So the pair of socks she was wearing were digging into her ankles and she wanted me to go drop off a pair of socks. And I'm like, no, you forgot them. I'm sitting down I'm finally going to have dinner. It's 7 o'clock and I'm finally going to get a chance to have dinner. I'm doing this phone banking. I'm doing something that I want to do for the community. And then I'm sitting there feeling horrible because I'm not taking my kid her pair of socks that she needs to play her kickball game. So then, of course, 5 minutes into it, I guilted myself and like packed all my stuff so I can phone bank in the car. And I went and I dropped off her socks. And then I'm thinking, and that's like just socks for a kickball game. And I agree with you, Erasmo. We have so many kids whose parents are just non-involved. And then unfortunately, a lot of those are the first parents that come in and start yelling at administration for Yes, I agree. I have a tendency to believe in people, especially when I shouldn't.
Even Minerva's shocked. I just said,
Even I did. I know I did. I want to believe in the better of people, the betterment of people.
even Minerva's shocked. I just sent you a picture.
Even what?
Minerva's shocked.
Oh, let me see.
Love y'all. We work healthcare and we talked about it.
Can I please? Can you show that, please?
Oh my god, even Minerva's shocked.
She's like, what?
Ah!
What?
What?
Maggie
Maggie
believes?
believes me?
Yes.
We work healthcare. We talked about this gas and groceries and utilities. No se puede con todo, and our company refuses to give us a raise. And look, guys, and again, guys, all my Cameron County employees, all employees in Cameron County, you got county commissioners that gave themselves a 38% raise.
That is an additional what? $30,000?
$36,000. They
That
gave
is
themselves a
crazy,
raise.
insane.
Crazy. Joey
That in
Lopez,
Brownsville, the poorest county in the United States, if not the poorest, they gave themselves a starting teacher's worth
salary.
pay raise, salary.
Joey Lopez, Eddie Treviño, Gus Reese, Sophie Benavides.
Almost double what a paraprofessional makes.
They gave themselves raises.
For shame. For
And
shame.
these are the people that y'all are going to vote for? Shut up. They're Democrats. $5 a pop by July. I think before July. I would donate.
So this is what I was going to tell you. Yeah, no. I'm still not. This is what I was going to tell you. So we're considering driving around and looking at the prices. How many other families are not going to take trips because now the gas is going to be affected? Because how many of us drive to San Antonio and Houston on a weekend? So how many people are not going to be able to do it because now you can't afford the gas? Plus, I mean,
it's double the price. So before we
double
used to
the
take like
price.
$200, now it's like $400.
From here to Houston is what your whole meals would count for the family for the weekend.
I did. It was, what was it? $80 just to get to Houston.
Those 56 people on YouTube like that damn channel, guys.
And by the way, the next time you go to Houston, I need more muffins. Ghostbusters.
Sam, why didn't you bring me a muffin?
Because you didn't ask for it.
You asked for nuggets.
Yes.
Who do you want on? Royal will get them.
Oh.
Trump, they respect the USA. Biden, they are not afraid. La Doña Medallas. Erasmo, Trump is sending mean tweets. I'd rather have mean tweets than for La Doña Medallas. We're going to get $5 in gas, baby. And
Erasmo would rather have mean tweets.
Erasmo, Trump tweets is sending. Yeah, I'd rather have mean tweets. Turning in tonight. Let's vote responsibly. Saludos. Ms. Dean, God bless you. And again, this is another candidate that I hope a lot of people take into consideration. We need Mirla Veronica Dean. And
what does the county clerk do?
County clerk oversees a lot of the work in regards to writs, like warranty deeds, like marriage licenses, a lot of the documents that I actually do have a lot to do with. But again, I appreciate the work ethic of Ms. Deaton, and I think that she would do a good job in public service. We need change. And also, Trump pulled a Vladimir Putin close as he shook his hand and whispered to him, "If you invade Ukraine under my presidency, I'll nuke your beautiful golden dome cities." Strong president. Yeah, I agree. Trump made peace with everyone where no president has done. The Democrats just want to be relevant. Trump had a better plan for the United States. Biden is just controlled by Obama's, Bushes, and Clintons. Yeah. Well, Biden still can't give a speech without stammering and stuttering.
He can't form a freaking sentence.
He can.
No, Biden is too old.
Too old. It's a novo gilded age.
But damn, it would bite if they remove him and then have Harris move up.
We'd really be in trouble.
We just need to like speed up the time here. So it could be like, okay, your 4 years over.
That's what'll fix us is a time warp.
What we really need is for November to get here. and really take control of at least one of the houses in Congo. At
Why
least.
November? Okay.
At
You're talking about
least.
Cameron County.
Well, I'm right now. Let me tell you, I want Cameron County change. But if I had to choose between Cameron County change and at the national level, I want the national level changed. You know, the God honest truth, because let me tell you, they are actually affecting us more right now in regards to where we're at, in regards to securing the border, in regards to distribution of wealth, in regards to the inflation being completely out of control. I mean, the food prices, God Almighty! You know, I went to buy these wife beater shirts, the white t-shirts. You know that they jumped up $10, $10, $10 a pack. I'm going like, when did they go up to $26? I was paying $14 to $16 for them.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Even like everything else, like the boxers and everything, and the regular shirts,
Oh well,
they always have like $10.
you know what I have to do now? Now I have to get Mama to go wash my damn clothes. Woman, wash my damn clothes. Es que ¿por qué no lo lavas tú? That's your job, Mom.
You negate everything you say previous to saying that.
It's your job.
You sound like a responsible community member who wants a better community, and then you gripe at your mother for not doing your laundry.
Well, let me tell you, I actually today we were at church, right? And I said, you do know that I make fun of you on the show, right? ¿Qué dices de mí? He said, pues les digo a todos de que me quiere hacer pagar la luz y luego que les dices. I said, I tell them the truth. I tell you, you're crazy, woman. And she goes, ¿estás diciendo eso de mí en el programa? Y she goes, sí. And I told him about the cabinets, de que querías que pagara yo parte de los $5,000 por los cabinets. Es que están bien bonitos los gabinetes. And I said, no, they're not. They're exactly the same as the ones they were there before. Exactly the same. Same color.
Leave your mom alone.
Intern's been there. And then she starts laughing. She goes, quiero ver cuando hablas de mí. I said, well, I talk, and I told her, I said, I talk like this. Es que, ¿qué quieres que haga? And she started laughing more. She goes, eres muy malo. Eres el demonio. And I go like,
poor mom.
you knew that already.
Hey,
wash my damn clothes.
That wouldn't be the first time she
No.
says that. Que eres el demonio.
go back.
Huh?
Go back. That.
Maggie,
No. Peter had a good point.
first you're telling me to go forward, and then you want me to go back.
No, I wanted you to go back to Peter. That one.
And oil billionaires be doing this to change the election in favor of the Republic. No.
You don't think so?
No, let's look. When you've got all these people, Bezos and Elon Musk, and all these people that used to dish out millions of dollars to the Democrats, millions of dollars, going like, screw the Democrats. You know, these guys have nothing to do with oil. They're all feeling the pinch because people are buying less because our money is becoming worthless. It's becoming as valuable as Cuban money. And let me tell you, I got a big old hondazo of Cuban money. This is what United States money is turning into. Cuban money. I can't buy a Coke with this.
How much is that in Cuban money?
It's a lot. 1,
And
2,
then-
4, 6, 8, 10. This is like 30,000 pesos right here.
And how much is
30,000.
it in dollars?
I don't know. I'm not good at math.
300.
No.
Why is it that the Democrats are always doing $30? Why is it? I couldn't remember how much he paid for the dollar.
Trust me, I know I paid 110 Cuban pesos to the dollar. I just don't know how much that is. I'm horrible at math. I've always said that.
So
Don't make me do math.
the
man.
Democrats are always being sneaky in politics, but the Republicans are not. Just asking.
No, they're
I'm
all the
just
same.
asking.
Okay, they're all the same.
I know.
But are we going to blame the Republicans right now when the Democrats have everything? No. You blame those that are in power. And those that are in power are the damn Democrats. So we're in this mess because of the Democrats.
But in the past, the
Because they
Republicans have always
I'm
blamed the
sorry,
previous Democrats who
Sorry,
got them
but
into the
everything-
situation.
Sorry, Maggie. Everything was great while Trump was in office, Maggie. Everything, Maggie. Everything.
Financially, not the way people treat each other.
Oh, my feelings got hurt, Maggie.
Yes. The
Maggie,
people were
that's
violent with each other.
that's the lamest argument, Maggie. My mean tweets argument. Let me tell you, and it's and God's honest truth. I mean, our
I
prices,
know that's what you believe, but I completely disagree with you.
Maggie, were you struggling 3 years ago in regards to finances? You were.
Yes.
Because you spend too much money at the damn Goodwills.
No.
Yes, woman. I've
That's
seen your house.
totally
I've
it.
seen the clutter at your house. Let me say, guys,
Not seeing the clutter in my
Trump
house.
when Trump was in office, I mean, prices were decent. Gas prices were decent. Everything was okay. All of a sudden, Biden takes over, and everything's a mess. Everything, and he has control. And Trump didn't have control of the House. He didn't. Biden has control of everything, and we're getting screwed. So I don't care if people are like, I'm a Democrat, and I think the Democrats are great. They're not. They're in power. It's their fault.
You feel better?
A little bit. The concept that deaf persons need to learn verbal English sentence structure prevents them from learning his to intelligently communicate. Other than deaf persons, they don't speak English; they sign.
But they need to have English grammar to do well in community and as far as a job. Those were my babies. They're 30, they're in their 30s right now. They were my babies when they were 3 years old. I see the difference. I see the difference in the ones who are able to communicate in English. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's reality. We're trying to get Spanish speaking children to speak English effectively because that's the main language in the United States.
No
Any
one,
child that comes in,
no one needs English here in Brownsville, Texas.
No, I know, but we're still we don't want them all to stay here.
No,
we of course want them to go somewhere else and succeed.
They can't because they don't have green cards.
Okay,
they cannot cross a 75-mile border, the checkpoint. They're always going to be here until there's some type of amnesty that actually, or another DACA.
But no, I'm even talking about kids who are here legally. We have Chinese students in our school district. Right, we have Chinese students in our school district right now.
Who teaches the Chinese students?
The English teachers, but we're going to try and teach them to do English grammar.
Who teaches the Middle Eastern students?
The English just English speaking teachers.
Go back. No one needs that much English grammar here. Let them all speak Spanish, man. Let's start just teaching school in Spanish and English, and let's just get over this.
I agree with you on that. Bilingualism is the way to go. I absolutely agree with you on this. But however, what I'm talking about is to effectively go on to work and succeed at a minimum in the community, whether it's here or out of here. You need to have the English grammar. You need to be proficient.
Have you heard Sam talk?
Sam is very proficient, and his vocabulary is.
Have you seen him write?
I've heard worse.
Huh?
I've heard worse, Erasmo.
You're worser than everybody else.
Back off, Sam.
You're worse than everybody else, Sam. Oh, let me go back. Maggie's just delaying the reading the comments. They use the ESSER funds to give 30,000 raises to the administrators. That sucks. Yes, different fire stations or my office. Oh my God, about the violence at the schools. Where did the kids get the bat? From the sports section? Yeah, from the locker room at the PE.
That's what I was wondering, if they did it from the on campus or they brought them in.
No, it happened at the park. Doña Medallas is correct. It happened at a side park. That's why that's why BPD got involved.
Which side park?
I can't remember. I mean, I know where Manzano is. I just don't know any parks around there. I mean, it's not like I'm out there spending time in city parks going like,
hey, little boy.
I got free puppies.
You want some candy?
Can you help me find my lost puppy?
My lost puppy and free candy. Can't beat that deal. Miss Maggie, come by and get your freshies this Saturday at Lunadam.
I need to go buy a couple of freshies.
I still need you to.
I figured it was Amanda.
Amanda, I still need you to stop by my office. I need to give you something. Backpacking across Texas will be all the summer vacay 2022. Gas prices suck. But one of the things that we have that really is a blessing for us here. We could go spend some time on the beach. And pitch up a tent doesn't kind of cost you much, except that we don't have Boca Chica Beach much anymore. But you could go out there and
but there's state parks and national parks.
Well, there's stuff to do here. Now, again, if we would have upkept everything that made Brownsville, we would have had a vacation site here
There's
locally.
Ciclovia.
There's the which is the other one?
La Patinada.
Yes, there's the patinada.
There's the bike rides with the commissioners.
Good times.
Preach, Dr. Maggie. Too many parents lack involvement, but are the first complaining. 100%
Mhm.
facts. What about why didn't I get to preach anytime in all my spiels?
You preach all the time.
It's true. Okay, so let's take a look at Brownsville. Titan Tires, Sports Park, BISD buses, advertising. Where are the funds pocketed by the politicians? Who's in power? The Democrats. 100%. Keep
That's a good one. I
voting.
haven't heard you say the Democrats before.
I have.
Good one.
Keep voting the Democrats into office, and we, the USA, will be gone in less than 50 years. I think you're less than that. I would say 20 years. Wait, what kind of candy?
M&M's. A
Jelly
Snickers
beans.
bar.
Hola, Erasmo clan. Sharky! Love you, Sharky.
Hey, Sharky. Is
I
that
know.
it? Are we caught up?
Cut up. Any last words?
None.
Guys, have a great evening. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer. Still believe in all that crap. I'm done. No more. Guys,
Just don't forget about tomorrow.
hey, Sam, are you going to be able to come on tomorrow morning at 9?
Yeah.
But I need you to be on before because I need you to take control because I'll be driving. I'll be in Monterrey in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then I'll make the show for tomorrow morning. I'm headed to Monterrey. I'm going to head off to Oaxaca. Go. These are my last vacation, guys. I've already paid for them. I'm gonna go bring me some mole and anything else anybody wants me to bring them.
I'm jealous of your
nice.
trip to Oaxaca. That's one of my dream
Mole
places.
sounds good.
You want me to bring y'all some mole? I'll bring you some
No.
mole.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
down
like
for
mole.
mole.
What do you want, Maggie?
I don't like mole. I don't like menudo. I don't like pozole.
Dude, are you serious?
Mm.
You haven't eaten good mole then.
I'll bring you candy or something.
I know I like their, but I want to go with like a ton of money and buy all the artesanía.
I got Cuban money for you.
I want to go buy a lot of the embroidery stuff from Oaxaca and
They're good with clay.
tile work.
Wait, for Artesanía, go to Redmondville, passing Redmondville on 77. There's a lot of pottery there.
Horrible.
Yes, but I want to go buy it in Oaxaca.
You know the soot, the
cheaper.
black pottery, soot.
Yes.
Very popular. I'm not gonna buy any of that, but I'll see what I can find. Guys, have a great evening. Tomorrow morning, 9:00, Sam will be in control. I'll be in and out because I'll be driving. Guys, have a great evening. Social distance. I did it.
Good night, Ashley. Have a good night.
Bye, guys. Everyone, have a great night. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.
Not bad. We got to 50 likes.